polls show a majority of people in the country don't like Obamacare. And as these new websites have had more trouble and the flaws become more evident, the popularity is going down. So the basic point is that most people don't want this forced health care, I think is absolutely true. I was disappointed that Senator Cruz and others were not able to get any of the Senate Democrats to vote with them on any of the votes that they had in the Senate. And so what you end up with is the House Republicans basically on one position and the Senate and the President on the other side. So we were not able to have our way this time. But again, those issues have just been delayed. We're going to have to face them again.
I supported the Republican position in using the continuing resolution to actually deal with some of the Obamacare issues. When you are only one area, when you only have the House, you don't have the Senate or the presidency, you have to use your leverage where you have it. And there were some issues with Obamacare. The amendments that they attached to the continuing resolution were very reasonable, and I was glad that they presented them. I just wish they would have stuck to it longer.
I've always supported term limits, but to be effective, of course, it has to apply to everybody across the board. And it has to be effective, it has to be a constitutional amendment which takes a 2/3 vote. So while I voted for it every time, it's never gotten that threshold to pass. But I think it's a mistake, whether you're looking at term limits or anything else, to think there's a magic answer for the political problems that we face.
Stating that you are in favor of term limits after you have been there for 20 years is logic that only works inside the Washington Beltway. I don't think that that's what people were looking for in 1994 in the contract with America and a pledge to term limits. And so staying and voting for it is symbolism over substance. My question would be, why would you vote for term limits if you don't really believe that it should be applied to you?
I think one of the situations we're in this country is that somebody's always running for something, always. And I don't think our problems are that we don't have enough politics going on. So people will make charges constantly, and you just can't focus on that. You got to focus on doing your job.